China has been flexing its muscles eyeing Taiwan. Chinese fighter jets zooming into Taiwanese airspace. Frequent air incursions have become a bullying tactic, keeping the island nation on edge. China's aggressive maneuvers are a chilling reminder of how Russia invaded Ukraine. The threat is real. In response, Taiwan has been carrying out exercises to combat air raids. Mock missile alerts, sirens being sounded, people rushing indoors, much like the recent scenes in Ukraine, where a real war is still on. And amidst all this now comes the big warning from Beijing. China has spoken of serious consequences if US House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi visits Taiwan. This has far-reaching geopolitical ramifications, making America wary. If the visit were to happen, Pelosi would be the highest-ranking US politician to travel to Taiwan since 1997.
There is no comparison of China and Taiwan's, military expenditure, the strength of their militaries, the size of their armies, the size of their, aircraft, the size of their land power. So there's on every single parameter, China kind of outshines Taiwan.
China claims Taiwan, a democratically run island nation close to its southeastern coast, as its territory. This has always been rejected by Taiwan. China has not taken the growing diplomacy and Taiwan cozying up to the US very well. As another conflict looms large, is Taiwan ready to take on a mighty China? Here too there are similarities with the Russia-Ukraine war. In case of a military confrontation, China's resources look to overpower Taiwan. China is not ruling out a military response. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian warned of firm and resolute measures and that the US will be responsible for the serious consequences if Mrs. Pelosi went ahead with her visit. The military response has been even more aggressive. If the US side insists on going ahead, the Chinese military will never sit idle and will take strong measures to thwart any external interference and separatist attempts for Taiwanese independence. Colonel Tan Keifei told the China Daily. Here's how the two militaries stand against each other. China's military budget is $252 billion compared to a meager $13 billion of Taiwan. In terms of numbers, Taiwan is not a match for China. China has roughly 20 lakh active military personnel compared to 1,63,000 in Taiwan. China has over 4,000 combat aircraft, while Taiwan only a little over 800. China's combat fleet is far superior to what Taiwan has. When it comes to tanks, China has over 5,000, Taiwan only 1,700. In terms of armored vehicles, China has 14,000 compared to Taiwan's tiny 1,700. In artillery too, China completely dwarfs Taiwan. Coming to maritime power, once again the Chinese Navy has far more firepower. China has over 700 frontline ships, Taiwan has under 100. China has 2 functional aircraft carriers with a third one almost ready. Taiwan doesn't have the luxury of having even one. The Chinese Navy has over 70 submarines, while Taiwan has only 4. A direct comparison of the militaries doesn't paint an accurate picture, though, of what it would be like if the two countries actually went into war. Taiwan, as it stands, enjoys the support of many countries across the world. But whether this new flashpoint will escalate to a full-scale conflict or not is difficult to predict. But with tensions rising and China's aggressive moves, a flare-up cannot be ruled out. The world is closely keeping an eye on China's next moves. With Abhishek Balla in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.